So that covers all of those reports, and hopefully by now we've got some recommendations that you can now vote for that are clear on where the staff are recommending acceptance of the panel. And then we get to the last one, which is B, which is that issue about the fact that there is no objective in there, and we are recommending that we reinstate an objective.
Okay, Councillor Cowell.
Yeah, thanks, Ms. Pruitt, for that. I just want to acknowledge that the support for the panel in regards to the Hill Park, the people of Hill Park / residents group work tirelessly, and I'm really good to see that the panel have the IHP have recommended that it be saved, so that's good. No, excellent.
Right, thank you. Councillor Penny.
Yes, obviously, I will be very pleased that Puhoi has been included in special character overlay. A lot of work done in Puhoi in the past to try and keep that precinct or to keep the character. Even though at the moment, ongoing news, they're sandbagging the Puhoi Library, which is a lovely little building on, you know, on the river there. So, and any of you who have been to Puhoi know that the pub is really special. So, yeah, really delighted because it is a special little area.
Okay, Councillor Mike.
Thank you.
Sorry, Councillor John, if I can ask, he's actually had his hand up, and I have blithely shot past him on a couple of occasions.
Thank you. So,
sorry, Councillor John.
That's all right. So very quickly, I'm happy to support the retentions and the additions, but I still have got concerns about deletion in A1. What a number of councillors have described is something of a perfect storm as far as it goes to potential building demolition, high value of land, increasing value of land, and perhaps a limited time period in which to realise that value, and that is going to realistically encourage people to make hay while the sun shines as far as getting the value out of their building goes. And anyone that travels overseas will realise that often the best cities are the ones that have preserved their heritage. I think what we're at risk of doing here is endangering it in a very short, compressed period of time, where there'll be a real financial incentive for people just to cash in their chips. So a lot of damage could be done in that time. We have done some work, but by our own admission, not nearly enough. So I would suggest that precautionary approach that I think Councillor Lee referred to is the wise course of action here, and one that provides a little bit of a balance to the overall thrust of the unitary plan. So this isn't, you know, a big hindrance to the rapid growth and intensification. It's just providing a measured balance for a period of time to ensure that what is genuine heritage is preserved. And I think that's quite reasonable, and I think it's what people of Auckland would expect of us on this occasion.
Okay, so what I want to do here is I think the best idea is to do A and 1 as a separate, and then do the balance together with the rejection, because I don't hear anyone speaking against that. So, and on the basis that it succeeds 1, then that's fine. If it doesn't, then we would prepare an alternate, which would talk about information, blah, blah, blah. So I'll move A1. All those in favour? By division. Right, thank you.
Second it?
Yeah.
I beg your pardon?
I'll second it.
Thank you, George.
By division, yeah.
Right, that's fine.
Okay. A1 by division.
Yep.
Your Worship.
4.
Councillor and I.
Aye.
Councillor Brewer.
No.
Councillor Casey.
Yes.
Councillor Cashmore.
Yes.
Councillor Clow.
Yes.
Councillor Cooper.
Yes.
Councillor Darby.
4.
Councillor Fletcher.
No.
Deputy Mayor Hulse.
Aye.
Councillor Crum.
What?
Councillor Lee.
No.
Councillor Penrose.
Yes.
Councillor Quacks.
Yes.
Councillor Stewart.
Yes.
Councillor Sir John Walker.
Yes.
Councillor Wayne Walker.
No.
Councillor Watson.
No.
Councillor Webster.
Yes.
Councillor Wood.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Okay, we'll put the basis, the rest of the motion, I'll put that.
Mr. Mayor, I want to speak to the rest of the motion if I could, please. I won't be long, but this is quite important.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have remarked on the desirability of being consistent about heritage. I take the point that the council itself argued in terms of special character areas, and really it's a question in terms we've halfway through the process, or the council officers argued for historic character rather than special character, but Mr. Pruitt has explained that in terms of the regional policy statement, historic character is not mentioned, if I take it right, and there's a kind of a linear inconsistency. Look, Mr. Mayor and members, there's no special character in the Resource Management Act. There's a lot about history and heritage, nothing about special character. And so if we're going to be linear and about this, I think we have to think very, very carefully. I'm all for retaining special character areas, but I think to completely separate heritage and history from special characters is unwise. The fact of the matter is most of the elements of these special character areas are historic. They are historic, and therefore they relate to heritage. So I think while it's better than nothing, I wonder about how robust the notion of special character is as a protection of our historic heritage, because that's what we're really speaking about when we put these overlays on. So I think officers had it right the first time round when they talked about historic character. Characteristics is one word that's in the Resource Management Act, but even character, I don't think is there. But in terms of the unitary plan panel, while they've been relating to other sections of the plan, quite happy to second guess or overrule even the Court of Appeal as in regard to Okura, or the Environment Court when it comes to Clevedon. They seem to be evoking the Haynes Haulage plan change decision like it's holy writ. And so I don't think the unitary plan panel has been particularly consistent either.
Excellent. Thank you, Councillor Mike. Right, well, on the basis of that contribution...
Councillor Quack's concerned about private property rights, so I wonder if we break out number 2 so he can vote against it. It doesn't apply.
No, it doesn't stop there.
It doesn't apply in Howick. Private property rights.
No, you've misunderstood.
I see. So Howick's the exception.
Just put them.
Oh, I get it, he's kidding.
He doesn't
Is he? No, just put them.
Yeah.
Different rules in Howick.
Oh, it's definitely nearly home time.
Today, aren't we? Yeah.
All right,
exception.
so we'll put this as a group. It's
Mr.
been moved
Mayor.
and seconded.
I just...
You surely don't want to respond to that, Councillor
No, I
Craig.
don't want to respond to Councillor Brewer.
Oh, no, absolutely.
But I just want to say that in terms of the Howick special character area, how much the people of Howick, how hard they've worked to retain that. And I just want to acknowledge the various groups out there who've done all the legwork on this.
Thank you. Can you just scroll up so that we get you see the whole thing? Okay, so the balance of all of those recommendations is moved. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Against? Thank you, councillors. Look, I think we ought to call it a day.
Yeah.
And
Done enough
Hang on.
damage for one day.
what is that? Stop! Don't go away yet. This is a. Wasn't that the whole thing? Where was that?
No, you need to do the wrap up.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, I reckon.
Rightio. So we've moved it around. Okay, I'm going to move that last piece there. And Councillor Ross Clow will second. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Against. Well done.
Leave all this here now.
You can leave
Right,
this one.
councillors downstairs, leave all the stuff here if you want to.
We leave it here?
Go downstairs.
Dinner.